Back at home, Cruz crawled into bed. He barely got out from under the covers for the rest of the week. Cruz returned to school on Monday, but Dr. recommended waiting another week before getting back to sports. Although he fought nights to have a break, Chris was soon bored. He tried to practice guitar, but he got frustrated easily. By midweek, he was begging his mom to get him back to karate and hockey. Not yet. How about taking Kona out for some fresh air? She suggested. Okay, along the wood trail behind the house, Connor stopped to sniff everything. Chris gently yanked her along. Come on, girl, he coaxed. Then Cruz remembered he didn't have anywhere to go or anything to do. He unclipped Connor's leash and sat down a tree stump. Right now, I should be lacing up my skates. He reflected. Instead, he was watching Kona chase a butterfly. She looked so silly with her big ears flopping around like a puppy's crust. Chris couldn't help but laugh. At the moment, movement by the saw Chris felt caught his attention. He peered closer to find a snail inching along. Cool, he murmured. Chris began wandering around the wood with Kona. He soon discovered a patch of small mushrooms. He figured that he'd better not touch them, as they could be poisonous. He knelt down to investigate their striking colors and odd shapes. After what seemed like no time at all, Chris noted that it was getting dark. He rushed home for dinner, delighting in the crunching sound and leaves made beneath his feet and Kona's paw. The next day after school, Chris packed his pencil and sketchbook, his backpack, and returned to the wood with Kona. He found birds' nests that worked on a sketch of three speckled eggs for more than an hour. Every day after school that week, Chris sought out something fascinating to scratch in the woods. Soon, illustrations of bronze trees and camouflaged insects filled the pages of a sketchbook. Before long, Chris was well enough to return to his activities. At first, it felt good for things to be back to normal. His guitar playing was slowly improving, and he even turned some of his sketches amid in the woods into painting in his art class. Soon, however, he realized that he missed the time he had spent wandering the woods. Chris wasn't sure how to tell his mom how he felt. One night over dinner, Chris finally cracked, spluttered. Mom, I don't think I want to play guitar anymore. I just can't find out time to practice. I feel like quitter, though, and I don't like it. I don't like that. His mom set down her fork. Oh, Chris, you won't disappoint me if you stop playing guitar. She assured him. It's totally okay to take a step back. There's no reason that you should feel stressed and pressured by your activities. Remember, you signed up for these commitments because you wanted to do them. She put her hand on his shoulder. Let's look over your schedule. You need to have more free time just to do whatever you want. Chris smiled. He was already imagining what wonders he would uncover in the woods.